Yes, good morning, Maziraf.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Now, Ekpa is coasting home to freedom.
Yeah.
Biafrans are rejoicing, and the Nigerian government is in pains. What's the significance of Ekpa's release to the Nigerian state?
Yeah, it's let me tell you, to Nigerian nation is a pain. It's just like a saw, you know, in between two scrotum. All the Konya, Melinam Ula Munabo, Ekpa's release. And I'm telling you that the government, under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are in a very, very uneasy camp right now, especially the office of the presidency at Aso Rock, because the eagle is about to land in Igbo land. Once Ekpa is released this time around, it actually depicts arrival of the eagle. The eagle has landed once again in Igbo land, where the Fulani headers were killing and maiming farmers, people in various communities in Igbo land, you know, uninterrupted. So release of Ekpa that is very, very imminent this time in Finland is actually going to spell doom to the Fulani headers. Actually, doom to the Fulani headers, I repeat it, because this is the only man who has single-handedly handled the incessant killings when he was not incarcerated in the faraway land in Finland, in Igbo land. He handled the incessant killings, maiming by the Fulani headers in various communities, in various farmland in the southeastern Nigeria. He put it on check by using the Eastern Security Network. I always use some strong, powerful adjective while qualifying ESN. Because of the kind of resilience, because of the kind of assiduity, diligence, they actually added to their job. Jobs well done across Igbo forests, across Igbo bushes and farmland when Ekpa was not in. Now that Finland, you know, incarcerated Ekpa for over 6 months now, I can see the Fulani headers, you know, getting loose. They were loose, you know, from their cage, and they are everywhere in Igbo land. Look at Owerenta, look at Okigbe, look at Idago, look at Ebonyi. What is going on in Enugu Ezike and Ihamufu, Enugu states, where Fulani headers have been maiming and killing people that are living in their various slums in the farmland of Enugu state. And had Ekpa was around, had Ekpa was not incarcerated by Finland in conjunction with federal government of Nigeria, I don't see the headers killing the Igbos.
What about the governors? The governors
are doing nothing. They are opposite of what Ekpa represents in Igbo land. The governors are the one going errands politically for the Fulani masters. Yes, in conjunction with the Fulani JANJAWEEDS, southeastern governors are playing politics with the blood of Igbo man. The Fulanis are killing the farmers, raping our women in the farmland. Nwaflefu, the governor of Ebonyi state, is doing nothing. He's only smiling and dancing to the body language of the Fulani JANJAWEEDS. Both body languages are the same. Look at Pitamba. The Pitamba of Enugu state, I know, is nothing but an errand boy to the Fulanis, which was why the Fulani headers are killing and maiming the Igbos in Idago, Enugu state. The Igbos in various communities in Ogo, Ihamufu in Enugu state, Ihalumona in Enugu state, Enugu Ezike, Ibose, everywhere in the Suka constituency. The Fulanis have subjected all of them to what? To sword. They mow them down with bullets, day in, day out, in their various slums, in the farmland, in their various communities. The Fulanis are killing, raping our women, and as if that is not enough, I would like to refer you to what is happening to our brothers and sisters in Benue. The Idomas are brothers, sisters to the Igbo land. The Egalas, they come from the same ancestry with the Igbos. We are three in Nigerian contraption: Egala, Igbo, and the Idoma. See, let me tell you, it's because Ekpa is incarcerated. That's why you see the Fulani JANJAWEEDS sponsoring headers across Benin land, across Delta land, across Igbo land, with Sadona of Sokoto and the Emir of Sokoto not saying anything. They keep silent they keep mum because the people that are dying are not from his own extraction. Actually, I want to refer you to what happened at Isham recently. Oromili. The 16 hunters, the 16 terrorists, they are not hunters. God knows what I'm saying. The Sadwana knows it, the Emir of Kano knows it, that they are not hunters. They are hunters of men. Who are hunters of men in Nigeria? The Fulani headers, who are armed to the teeth with AK-47 looking for farmers in various farmland across Nigeria to shoot, to kill. They are headers. Still, Sadwana Oskoto is claiming that they are hunters. What has Sadwana said about killing and maiming, burning to the stake 200 Benue people? Last week, we are chopped to death, burned into ashes by Fulani headers. Sadwana Oskoto is keeping mum. Emir of Kano is silent about it. These are the Fulani Janjaweeds that have vowed to take over Nigerian nation by force. What is going on here is an Islamization evangelism. We know that the Fulanis are rounding up the whole communities in Igbo land using style to colonize, to Islamize the Igbos, the Benis, the Yorubas, the Idomas, and the Igala. What are we saying? The Nigerian soldier and the army authority have been bent on what? Romancing, pampering the Fulani headers, coming out with no one apprehended since inception of Fulani incursion across Nigerian farmland. Who among the Fulani militias has been apprehended by Nigerian police? No. Jumakomo? No. Nobody. All of them. They pamper them. They romance them. If Amoteku make mistake, police will arrest Amoteku. ESN is nowhere to be found in Igbo land. Because the soldiers don't want them. Ebubagu is the Fulani errand boys initiative. They formed the Ebubagu to men, to trouble the Igbo youths. They actually tell you that they are going after the cultists. Who are the cultists in Igbo land? Nobody. Student cultists is within the enclosure of our universities in the southeastern Nigeria. They clutch within the university campus. They don't go to the communities. That's why Ebubagu is not in Ebubagu, is anti-Igbo. Ebubagu is against Igbo youths and against indigenous people of that land, Biafra. See, let me tell you, Ebubagu is not recognized in Igbo land. What we recognize is Eastern Security Network, an initiative by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the charismatic leader of indigenous people of Biafra, actually formed Ebubagu to take care of our forests, our farmland, and even our communities and villages that have been subjected to incessant Fulani militia incursion in Igbo land. Listen and listen good. Udogachi, Ebubagu, Aguna Chamber. These are security outfits initiated by Fulani, Janjaweeds, errand boys, southeastern governors, with exemption of Alex Oti. Alex Oti is far from that. Alex Oti actually understands the body language of indigenous people of Biafra, which connotes the whole Igbo land. Indigenous people of Biafra meaning indigenous people of that state. It is an English language that is confusing them. IPOB is not a terrorist group. Fulani Janjaweeds, Fulani headers, Fulani Katuriaras are the fourth deadliest terrorist organization endorsed, signed by United Nations Organization. The Fulani headers are terrorists. Biafra man is not a terrorist. Nigeria is nurturing and training Fulani headers across the countries to be killing and maiming, thereby spreading Islamization evangelism from northern Nigeria to southern Nigeria. Even they put their sword into the Atlantic Ocean. They want to be in control everywhere. You are telling me that Biafra man is a terrorist? How? Who? When? Where? Oga, listen and listen good. Most of the people that were falling as victims to the Fulani headers, have you ever heard in the recent time that Sadwana Oskoto made a statement? Just a single statement. Because why? They sponsor insurgency in the northeast, insurgency in the core north, insurgency going on in Benue State as I'm talking to you now. What is it that the National Security Advisor to Tinubu has said in regard of what has, befallen Benue State recently? Nuhu Ribadu has not come out to make a significant statement to put on check or curb insecurity going on in Benue State, in Anambra State, Enugu State, Ebonyi State, Yoruba Land, Ondo Forest, and the Enugu State.
I want to ask a question. Why is it that the Fulani is unstoppable?
Listen and listen good. They are visitors. These are from Sahel countries. Originally, they are not from Nigeria. Fulanis invaded the northern Nigeria in 1804 with their leader Ottoman Danfodio spreading the gospel of evangelism. That was why he became the first jihadist in Africa. Yes, that is the reason why they have the audacity to tell you that they are number one, first-class citizen in Nigeria. That they could rape your wife, rape your children in the forest and the farmland. You cannot do anything. Who gave them the audacity? It is the government of the day. It is the government of the damn Buhari that gave the Fulani the audacity and the prerogative to get this kind of strong taproot deep down in Nigeria. In terms of politics, they have hijacked Nigerian political system. The Fulanis are the major heavyweight politicians you have in the north, not the Hausas. The Hausas are their hosts, the people that hosted Fulanis how many centuries ago, and the Fulani have now grown, bigger wings and actually suppressing, oppressing, persecuting, killing their Hausa hosts. I'm telling you, the Fulanis are a grief tribe, the warlike, nomadic, wandering from place to place. From Senegambia, they invaded northern Nigeria, and today they are spreading from north into the Atlantic Ocean. Okay,
lastly, are you saying that it's only IPOB that can stop Fulani?
Only IPOB has what it takes. Indigenous people of Biafra, invincible vigilante group, security group in Nigeria, the security group that can never be conquered. A security group that has stood Gidibam, resisting what is resisting them from fighting Fulanis. The IPOB are resisting the people that are fighting the Igbo man from fighting the Fulanis. Open-handedly, the IPOB initiated ESN. And the ESN has become invincible in Nigeria. You cannot conquer them. They are impregnable. I tell you, they have what it takes to put the Fulani incursion in the southeastern Nigeria on check.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you.